Hello everybody, today I'm going to be going through the Fuji Kiseki Showdown event, since this event is going to matter a lot more than what you originally expect. And this event is going to be a major make or break for some accounts on Umamusume, especially for free-to-play players. Regardless, if you found this video to be helpful, consider subscribing as it will help the channel growth. Let's talk about the Fuji Kiseki event. So what it is that it is very similar to the gold chip event if you played that event, where you make the career slightly harder for you to get more rewards. But this, instead of monies, you get a lot of different rewards. There is going to be 72 total random rewards that you can get instead of just monies. And each career that you do, you will get one random possible event. But you can increase the amount of possible rewards that you can get every single run by just increasing the level. To increase the level, you would need to beat the previous level, which means that, hey, there is going to be 5 bars. That means that there is going to be 5 different levels. So in order to get level 5, I would need to beat level 4. And to beat level 4, I need to beat level 3. And so on and so forth. So this is going to be a basic rundown of the amount of runs that you need to do. So firstly, we want to reach level 5 so that we can get the highest amount of rewards per every single run. So this is going to be level 72. You need to do level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. That means that this is going to be 10 total possible rewards. So the remaining is going to be 62. 62 divided by 5 is going to be 12 and a half, but we need to add the extra 4 because these are counted as run in total, and we get about 1.5 runs per day in order to exhaust the entire loophole for this event. I'm going to show the table on later on once I talk about how to beat this very easily. To beat it, you just need to beat the career, and that means that characters like Sakura Bakishin and also Ogre Cab, it's very easy for them to beat their career. So you could use these two characters if you are struggling to finish the career very easily and get these rewards. So let's talk about the rewards, since the rewards does matter quite a lot. So the first things off, we can clearly see that we have the rainbow fragment crystal and also the gold fragment crystal. So first things off, these two are above everything else. I don't care if there is books, there is carats, these two are going to be very, very, very important. You get 2 of them because there is going to be, this is the total amount of rewards over here. You get 1 randomly, and that means that on the table there is going to be 2 rainbow fragments and 2 gold fragments over here. So yeah, you get 2 total. You can get up to 1,500 carats if you roll the carats 5 times. 8 books, 4 hint books, textbook of hints, 2 book of hints, rare, and 1 rare textbook of hints. So yeah, finally another way to get books outside of friendship shop, which is of course very nice. You can get 30 alarm clocks, which is going to be very, very helpful for those who grind the game a lot and do not have a lot of alarm clocks. This will help them out. You can get up to 300,000 carats, 300,000 monies, which is of course helpful because that means that you can slightly spend on the books once they start accumulating on your account. And of course 150,000 support points. Those are going to be helpful if you are trying to, of course, upgrade some of your cards or saving it for a really good card in the future. Then we have 3,000 friendship points. This doesn't really matter because Team Trials is still the best way to get friendship points, but hey, it could help some people out. Then we have 5 of I don't exactly remember the names of these items, but these items are situational and I think they only matter way later on. So yeah, I guess you could get some of these and they will help you out much later. So why does this event matter a lot? If we scroll down over here, this is going to be a couple of story events up until the release of a scenario called Make a New Track. In Make a New Track, this is exactly the same day where it came out with, you would be able to get a rainbow shard and also a gold shard. This is going to be the first gold shard that we all can obtain if you started playing since Makeshift and Halloween. So you get 3 every single story event, so that's going to be 3 multiplied by 5, since there is going to be 5 of them, that's an extra 15. And keep in mind that we already had a story event with the revamped story missions, so we get 3 from those, which is the event was the makeup and Halloween, so the total was 18. And make like the Fuji Kiseki event, that gives you an extra 2, so that goes to 20. So if you do not get these 2, you would actually be slightly delayed in terms of shard, and you could be telling yourself, oh well, it's just a shard, I don't really need it. But in reality, that it could matter a lot if you are talking about it in the context of champions meeting, especially if you are trying to win. This shard could be the reason why you win a champions meeting or get a very good run on your Uma. Last thing that I want to talk about, since this is going to be very very important, in Make a New Track, you wanted to have a decent amount of race bonus, but in the same time, some cards have good race bonus, but they aren't good in the scenarios after. However, the cards shown on here are actually going to be stable for a couple of scenarios, and also these cards provide good amounts of race bonus. Makiyanu's Peak card has 10% race bonus. Fun Motion is still going to be a very very strong wick card that also provides 10% race bonus. This is at max limit break, by the way. Super Creek, the same thing, 10% race bonus. So keep in mind that we also get a first year anniversary ticket, so you could spend it on these cards or a different card depending on your situation. And keep in mind that these 2 cards over here, these 2 are SR cards. Nishiono Power card, 15% race bonus. Amir Vega has 15% race bonus too. So overall, this will matter a lot more once we actually get to Make a New Track and you do a couple of runs, because the race bonus does matter, and also these cards are genuinely good for a decent while too. So the usage on these crystals will also be good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you found this video to be helpful, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one.